Hello guys, I am back from another video and today we're talking about what if Deku had a Gundam quirk. So in the last video, Deku just said goodbye to all of his friends in the Tekiden group. And now he is going to school with Momo. So let's start off with some filler. So Izuku is getting ready to go to school as Momo says, so you're going into my class. As Izuku says, yes, I'm not ready to be socializing people. As she says, you're going to be great, Izuku. As her puts her hand around Izuku. As she says, don't worry, Izuku. You have lots of friends back then, right? As Izuku says, yeah, but they're mostly my brothers in arms. As she says, don't worry, okay? Just let me do it, okay? As Izuku says, sure. So, as they were going to school, um everybody sees the large terrifying man right next to Momo as they start whispering. As when they got into school, the teacher says, Yayurozu, Miss Yayurozu, you're here. As they see Izuku, as all of them say, who are you? As the teacher says, this is your brand new classmate. Try and introduce yourself. As Izuku says, my name is Izuku Yayurozu. Nice to meet you all. As he bows down. As everybody hears that name and they said, wait, you're Izuku Yayurozu? As they didn't know that the Momo has a brother. As he said, so you're the brother of Momo here? As Izuku says, yes. I've been in the military for so long. So that is why I never came to the school. As everybody hears that and says, wait, you actually gone to the military? Is it cool? Like, crap. Is it cool or something? As Izuku says, not really. And besides, have you seen your blood brothers, your brothers in arms die in battle? Have you seen so much bloodshed? As everybody hears that and you said bloodshed, what do you mean by that? It sounds really cool as Izuku says, trust me, it's like a living hell. As as one girl with ash blonde hair and red eyes says, what is your quirk, loser? As Izuku hears that and says, maybe you should act more like an adult instead of a how do I say it? A a kid. As everybody hears that and they said, and everybody hears that and the girl says, "Hey, don't treat me like a kid just because just because you're in the military. The name's Katsuki Bakugo." As Izuku says, "Okay, Miss Katsuki, then what is your quirk then?" As she says, "It's an explosion quirk, a really awesome quirk." As she shows it off. As Izuku says, it's more like a terrorist type of quirk. As everybody hears that, they said, "You did literally have to do that." As Bakugo says, "What did you say?" As she starts using explosions. As Izuku says, right. I'll show you my quirk." As Izuku starts creating this armor, which is basically like the Barbatos Lupus. And if you don't know what is the Barbatos Lupus, it's basically the upgraded version of the Barbados over there. So yeah, Izuku shows it off, and he shows off his tail as everybody says, "What the? That's not the. You literally don't look like a Yayurozu." As Izuku says, "Well, it's just my quirk. My quirk. I technically have three quirks similar to a monster." As they said, "Monster? What do you mean?" Izuku says that my quirk is called Gundam. It allows me to create this hardened skin that's so tough that's even rivaling other types of metals, like for example tungsten. As everybody hears that, and they said, any metal? As Izuku says, yes. Unfortunately, the government doesn't know how to break this special type of armor, and they're trying to make a some sort of special weaponry to take down other villains. Ah, Jesus Christ, my mouth. Wait for a second, guys. Ah, there we go, guys. Sorry. So, Izuku shows off his other quirk, being a technomancer quirk. He tells somebody with a smartphone to put in like to show them, as Izuku as one of them obliged, and they put it right on their desk. As Izuku just uses his technomancer quirk to sense the check on his files, or for example is like Google search history. And when these check out his search history, Izuku just jumps a little bit, and Izuku says, oh, you should erase that." As Izuku said, as one of them says, "Erase what? What is it?" As Izuku says, "Your search history." That's even worse than a fucking Holocaust. As everybody hears that thing, they said, "Oh, did he just find out your secret?" As he says, "No, no, 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 no." As everybody says, "Lolicon, lolicon." Uh, he's a lolicon. So when they as Izuku shows them his final quirk, being a creation quirk, Izuku tells them that unlike my sisters, it allows me not to think of the periodic table. I can just think of whatever I want, making it easier for me to summon out any weapon that I desire. As they said, as one of them says, "So what you're able to make?" As Izuku shows them, he creates a little bit of a combat knife, which is basically basically like a really short sword lang. Like, have you seen one of those weapons from the Barbatos Lupus Rex? It's basically his weapon, but except smaller. As everybody sees it, and they said, that's pretty cool. It kind of makes sense for you in the military." As Izuku says, "Thank you." As he goes to his seat and gets ready for the other classes. So Izuku goes to the 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 what's it called, gym class. Yeah, we don't really have a gym class, but we do have a EP class, which is called I think it was called I can't remember. So Izuku Izuku starts getting ready for like this dodgeball thing. So Izuku wins it really easily, including Momo's team. As Bakugo says, "Hey, stop cheating." As Izuku says, "What do you mean by that?" As she says, "Stop cheating." As Izuku says, "I'm not cheating. And besides, if I were cheating, it should be it. There should be a a red glow every time when I try and jump." As she says, "Well, you better stop it." As Izuku says, "Stop what?" "You're acting like a child." As she starts getting a little bit mad, and as she starts using her explosions, as the teacher says, "Hey, stop!" As everybody's saying, "Fight, fight, fight!" As Deku summons out basically this thing, the mace, the Barbatos mace, but except it's much more blunt, so it doesn't hurt her. So Izuku used that as she gets slammed in the right in the stomach, causing her to go flying. But Izuku just catches her bridal style. As Izuku says, "Are you okay then?" As she starts saying, "Ugh," as she explodes his face, but except Izuku creates this iron mask, which is similar to the Barbatos. So both of them start fighting, as the kid that Izuku just humiliated, the lolicon, basically, well, He slips up. He puts his feet up from um reaches his feet and causing Izuku to go to basically fall down, and you know where this is going. So Izuku starts falling, and Bakugo starts falling as well, both of them both of them think in their minds, shit, as Izuku just go accidentally kisses Bakugo, as everybody sees that, and they said, "Holy shit! Bakugo got her first kiss." As Bakugo wakes up and says, "What the?" As Izuku says, "Ah shit!" As she says, "You pervert!" As she explodes, Izuku starts going flying. As Izuku just creates the jetpack that you would see in like Gundam. I think it was called Gundam Unicorn, I believe. Yeah, I think. So Izuku goes flying down as she says, "You pervert! Why did you just stole my first kiss?" As Izuku says, "I didn't mean that." As somebody tricked me. As she says, "Get away!" As she starts going off. Everybody started celebrating because Bakugo finally lost. So Izuku starts leaving as mm, Momo says, "Wait for me," as they start going off to their house. So this is going to be in Bakugo's perspective, as she thinks in her mind, why did that um um A-list that B-lister kissed me? As she remembered that kiss, that felt good to her. So yeah, she's going to be like the, what's it called? Well, she's going to be like the Sundari of the Sundari type. Okay, she thinks in her mind, whatever. And then, when she's about to go to sleep, she got a glimpse of Izuku's dashing face. As she says, "Ugh, why do I keep thinking of that guy?" As she starts putting her pillow against her face, as she realizes that she's in love with Izuku. So yeah. Now she fell asleep and started dreaming about Izuku. So yeah. I hope you liked the video. Comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you all guys next time. Bye bye.